Thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Today, let's take another look at some creepy unsolved internet mysteries. From scary internet urban legends to mysterious songs with dark backstories. We'll be talking about this and more only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate is the name of a creepy and popular American religious cult on the internet that believed in UFOs. In 1997, police found 39 members of the cult dead inside of a house. Apparently, members took their lives in order to ascend and board an extraterrestrial aircraft that will bring them to another planet. They were all found wearing an arm patch that read Heaven's Gate Away Team. To this day, this cult's website is still up and running, and no one knows by who. Now, in 2015, the administrators behind the website did do an email interview. In the interview, they called themselves Tela, which stands for the evolutionary level above humans. They claim that the dead members are actually alive and have transcended their human bodies and that they will come back. To this day, their identity remains unknown. Coming in at number 9, we have the most mysterious song on the internet. This is the title given to a song with an unknown name, sung by an unknown band with an unknown origin. It all started when a man named Darius came across an old cassette, and they liked a song that they found on the cassette but wanted to know the name of it. Him and his sister couldn't figure it out, so they turned to the internet for help. Soon, thousands of music enthusiasts came forward to try and figure out this song. To this day, no one has been able to figure it out. Hence why it's been given the name the most mysterious song on the internet. What's even weirder is when the song was shared online, a number of people recognized it. They said that they had heard it before, but they just can't put their finger on it. Now, speaking of internet mysteries, you know what shouldn't be a mystery? Your online safety and privacy. And that's where today's sponsor, Aura, comes in. You can use Aura to protect your online data and personal information. That's what I use Aura for. Because did you know that data brokers make a living off of selling your information to robocallers, spammers, and others that want to learn more about you? It's insane. So how it works is that Aura will continuously monitor your data and will notify you quickly if it detects your personal information has been compromised and will help you resolve any potential fraud threats. What's great is that it all comes at one affordable price. And you don't have to download different apps, it all just comes together. You get parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. And all at one affordable price, and that's why I love Aura. And they will show you what information has been leaked online, and even if it's been leaked on the dark web, which we don't like. Plus, their apps can encrypt your Wi-Fi connection and protect your phone and computer from malware. So if you're interested, make sure you go to aura.com/Lindsayivan to get a 14-day free trial to see if your information has been leaked online. You can also scan the QR code. Stay safe, and thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring today's video. And at number 8 today, we have Kanye Quest. Yeah, not Kanye West, no, Kanye Quest. So Kanye Quest 3030 is an RPG game that was released in 2013. Now, it kind of seemed like a silly game and people were just having fun with it. It centers around Kanye West, who is on his way to take out the trash, ends up traveling through a wormhole and into the future. He then has to take down an evil dictator, and you got like Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and like you can have rap battles with them. It's quite interesting. Turns out that the game hid a dark secret. At one point in the game, you can interact with a displayed message. It seemed like gibberish at first until people realized that it said, "Ascend and worship the based god." Further in the game, you are asked to enter a prompt and you can type anything you want. But if you type ascend, the whole game changes and you're put into this secret area. Eventually, players go to a screen that congratulates them on being an open-minded and curious thinker. They then instruct the player to not tell anyone about what they found, and then it asks you if you wish to participate. If you click yes, then they'll give you instructions on an exercise you need to complete. In the end, it was discovered that the game had been tied to the religious cult of Ascensionism. Why they put it in a Kanye Quest game, I have no idea, but it's super weird. In at number 7, we have Jack Frozy, or I'm bad at pronouncing names, I'm sorry. Jack Frozy was a 32-year-old man from Dunmore, Pennsylvania. In June of 2011, he tragically passed away from an unexpected heart arrhythmia. 5 months after his passing, friends of Jack started to receive messages from him from beyond the grave. They would receive emails from Jack's account with the subject line, "I am watching." Now, of course, they didn't believe that it was Jack at all, but the person behind the emails knew personal information about his friends and family members that only Jack could know. To this day, no one knows why someone was behind this. Like, why hack a dead guy's email and torment people with it? And we don't know who did it. And at number 6, we have Publius Enigma. This is an unsolved puzzle or riddle that was posted on the internet by a user named Publius. Basically, they said that there was a message hidden in the 1994 Pink Floyd album Division Bell. Many people have tried to solve this puzzle, but none have been successful. It was said, though, that whoever solved the riddle would be rewarded. Now, the band did deny any association with this account. And if that's the case, then who's behind it? And is there actually a hidden message? And if so, how do you solve it? Because I want to know. And what's the reward? We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Anora Petrova. Anora, or Annie, was a successful ice skater. By the age of 13, she was the champion of the Crystal Classic skating competition. Now, one day, Annie decided to Google herself before a big competition. That's when she discovered that she had a Wikipedia page about herself. Upon reading it, she noticed that it said that she won the Crystal Classic. But the competition didn't even happen yet, so it was weird. But the page predicted the truth because in the end, she did win. The page continued to accurately predict Annie's success as a figure skater. So it would say she won this, and then she would actually end up winning it. So Annie was convinced that this page was like behind her success. So she decided to edit the Wikipedia page and she wrote that she won the Olympics. She hoped that this would then come true. However, when she went back to the page, she saw that it had been edited. But this time it read, "Annie is selfish and is going to get what she deserves." From there, her career took a dark turn. Then the page was edited to, "Anora Petrova is a pathetic little orphan whose real parents died in a terrible accident. Later that day, her parents passed." The last thing that was written on the page was that she died October 24th on 2010. And on October 24th of 2010, Annie passed away. In at number 4, we have Smile Dog. Now, this is an urban legend, a very famous urban legend, about a cursed photo of a dog smiling. Those that see it are said to suffer a tragic fate. Legend goes that an amateur writer visited a house of a lady who had a story for him. But this lady was locked in her room and spends her day crying and ranting about her nightmares and visions. Apparently, this woman had seen the image of the Smile Dog. The photo is often labeled as smile.gpg. It's a photo of a dog with straight, white, human-looking teeth. Once you view the image, it's said that you'll either wind up dead or driven to insanity. The only way to protect yourself is by forwarding this email to someone else to become the victim. And at number 3, we have Annie96 is typing. This is a legend told completely by messages between Annie and her friend David. Annie is home alone talking to David when things start to get strange. Annie begins to hear footsteps outside, and when she looks out her window, she sees a man standing in her garden. Upon looking at the man closer, she claims that it looks exactly like David. Then this man breaks into her house, and Annie is hiding out in her closet as he calls out to her in a deep voice, saying, "Come out, Annie, I just want to look at you." The text chat ends with Annie96 going offline. The creature that was embodying her friend David got to her. In at number 2, we have Kisaragi Station. So this legend started when a user posted on a forum called Post About Strange Occurrences. How fitting. The user's name was Hasumi, and she was on her regular train home. But this train didn't stop at any of the usual stops. Instead, it traveled for an hour without stopping. The train finally stops at a place called Kisaragi Station, but no one seems to be there. And no one has even heard of this station before. She then decides to walk back along the track where she came from. As she's doing this, strange occurrences start to happen. Her last post was about her battery almost running out. She talks about how things are getting strange and how she made a run for it. After that, she never made a post ever again. And in our number 1 spot today, we have Lisa. Legend goes that a girl found a random pink backpack in an alleyway. When she opened it, it contained a notebook full of drawings from a young girl. She then scanned and uploaded the drawings online. The girl drew pictures of her imaginary friend named Lisa. Except Lisa was drawn with red eyes, a red mouth, and was covered in blood. The little girl then shares her stories about her friend Lisa. It started with Lisa coming to her school and her teacher getting mad at her because she couldn't see Lisa. A couple days later, her teacher was absent. Things progress and the girl's dad gets mad at her and says Lisa is stupid and fake. She then claims for the next couple of days that her dad is busy at work, so she hasn't seen him. Lisa ends up telling her that her dad won't be coming home and that him and her teacher are both sleeping. So, yeah, that's how the story ends. Alright folks, that's all for today's video. If you like this video and you want to see part 3, then you have to let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, you know the drill. Smash that like button and obviously subscribe to my channel. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan. Stick around for some bloopers if there is any, and I'll show you when I show you. Bye. I have to burp. No, it's not coming. No, sorry. Is often labeled as smile.jpg. And at number 2, we have Kisaragi. Ugh, dead battery, no.